I want to coast through his best and brightest collabs with a starry-eyed producer. We'll put on these starry eyes and share one tidbit about each of the following stars in your orbit.
Okay.
Starting with Beyoncé, star of Obsessed.
Nobody like B, Queen B. B taught me a lot about getting rejected because she told me no over and over again when I wanted her to be in that movie. She told me no, but she was gracious enough to tell me why. And I kept going back and asking again and again and changing the movie in order to make it something that she could do. So I called it a fortuitous no. And ultimately, on the 6th time, Beyoncé said yes, and that movie opened #1. Thank you, Beyoncé.
There you go. Kevin Hart.
Oh, he's an evil little man. He is tried to sink my career more than once. We made a movie called Ride Along. It was the biggest movie of both of our careers. He literally overbooked. He double booked himself. He had a show called Let Me Explain at Madison Square Garden. It was one of his big stand-up shows.
Yeah.
While we were shooting the movie, you don't do that.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I had to fly up to New York. I ended up in a nightclub with him and Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo's popping bottles saying, we're going to die tonight. That's how hard we're going to go. And I'm going, no, we can't die tonight. We got to shoot tomorrow.
Right.
It was a crazy story that I barely got out of the club. So not thank you to Kevin Hart.
What about my girl, Jennifer Lewis?
Jennifer Lewis,
St. Louis's own.
She is amazing. Jennifer Lewis, okay, I've done a couple movies with Jennifer Lewis. We were shooting Think Like a Man 2 in Las Vegas. When you shoot in a hotel, you take over the whole floor.
Yeah.
Jennifer is there. You better have quiet on set when Jennifer is shooting, okay? There was a PA, she said, quiet on set. Everybody was shooting. There was a PA 3 rooms down who coughed. Jennifer goes, I don't know if I can cuss on your show, Andy, but I'm about to cuss. Sorry. Jennifer goes, what the f is that? What the f was that? Will Packer, I can hear a mouse pee on cotton. I said, okay, I don't know what that means, but we're gonna fix it, Jennifer Lewis.
A mouse
you better have
pee
quiet
on cotton.
Literally a Jennifer Lewis quote.
Wow.
Yeah.
Paul Walker.
Oh, Paul Walker. Listen, God bless him. Rest in power.
Yeah.
Amazing. We made a movie called Takers.
Yeah.
The movie almost didn't happen because Paul got into a huge fight with the studio on the first day of production because he didn't like the look that we were trying. We wanted the guys to all be in suits and ties and pocket squares. He wanted to be a hippie and wear like ripped jeans and stuff. He got in a big fight. I had to go in and apologize. I call this taking the thunder out, which is where you go in and you own your part in a conflict. And I feel like some of the housewives could learn from
this. Take the thunder out.
Take the thunder out. And I said, Paul, it's your first day on a Will Packer set. I apologize. However we got here doesn't matter. Every day from now forward is going to be better. He said, you know what? I get it. He's the bad cop. You're the good cop. I'm going to do your movie, Will. And
take the thunder out.
Yes.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, I tell you, speaking of Take the Thunder Out, he and I have done like 6, 7 projects together. His first Emmy nomination, his suit was not fitting. He called the designer and he said, you guys messed up my suit. The designer rushes over immediately with 4 people to his hotel room, right? It was her, it was a seamstress, it was a tailor, and she goes, take your pants off, Idris Elba. Then he goes, well, all at the same time, lady? He didn't say that. What he said was, who messed up my damn suit? But what she said was, it doesn't matter. It was our fault. We should have had a backup suit. And they tailored a suit around him right at that moment, right before the Emmys, and he got to the red carpet.
Who was the lucky tailor?
Big Italian designer. That's what I'll say.
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, my girl, Tiff Haddish. You know what? We had a lot of awesome people audition for Girls Trip.
Yeah.
In fact, a couple of big-name people turned it down who still regret it to this day.
Oh, really?
But Tiffany came in and beat out some other people that were names because she actually embodied the role. So my tip to young actors and actresses is don't try to play the part, be the part. And Tiffany Haddish, she became the part. It's my girl.
And take the thunder out. Thank you very much.